So check this out, guys. Shkoder, for me, this is a new city. I think for me, this is city number 120, right? Or something like this. So let's go grab some food. So let's check out the street here. This is basically the main drag, or like they say, the tourist pedestrian street here in the center of town here. So we can take a walk down this here. This is actually a pretty cool place here. And there's a lake here, Lake Shkoder. Got a hotel down here. Kind of reminds me of Skopje. So I was in Skopje 2 years ago. And I was thinking about moving to Skopje, or staying there a couple of months, just because I like hanging out there. And I met one young lady there a while ago, but haven't been in touch with her there. So I decided to go to Montenegro instead, but I still may go to Skopje a little bit later on there. Here we have some of the strays here. Hello. Let's see if we can move them. So here we have a mosque, guys. This is actually a brand new. Let's check this out. So this is one of the sites listed on Google. Mosque Albania is partially Muslim. It's actually majority Muslim, but it's really multi-religious. So you got kind of a mix of religions here. Plus, it's not really very religious. It's kind of like the other European countries here. Let's see here. Well, it's actually a bit more conservative. But these are not strict Muslims. I mean, you can drink booze here, So here we have Hotel Colosio. We also have this hotel in Tirana. Interesting looking movie theater here. Wow. So we have a lot of dogs here. There's some issue with a little bit. Hello. Too many, in my opinion. They probably should take some away so that they're not as big of a nuisance here. So Hostel kind of empty. Gonna go by myself here to Lake Shkoder and just check out the lake there. And hopefully it won't be very hard to walk to the shore of the lake there. And we'll just take the day to look around Shkoder, and then tomorrow morning, or very early, we're going to take the bus to Hostel. So let's get to cycling here. It's a couple miles away. Weather's great. Nice sunny day here. We have some cows in the road here. Let's see here. So I finally made it over here to the highway, or this major roadway here. We take a left here. And Lake Shkoder's right over there. And we're going to check it out. Check out those mountains over there. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit here. But pretty crazy looking mountains there. So here we are. There's some farmland. Let's see here. So this looks like mostly farmland over here. So I think probably what I'm going to do is hop on that bike trail and go back south. And we're going to go down by the castle here and just check it. See if we can access the lake from down there instead. So here's a funny story about this hostel in Tirana, guys. And I'll kind of give you this story as I'm focusing on the landscape here. So wanted to save some money in Tirana after all my connections there, flights and buses, and purchase of a new phone there. So stayed in this cheap hostel in Tirana. It was €6 a night, right? So sometimes they can be a little bit dangerous there. And so this one was okay. It wasn't bad. It was nice roommates there, you know. And so I'm staying there and I meet this guy and it's all men, right? So if you go to like a cheap hostel like this, €6 a night, for some reason it's all men, right? If I want to stay with the women, then you have to go to a more luxurious place, right? So they're like me, wanting to save money there. So there was this German guy staying there, and I thought he was some digital nomad, always on his computer there. So I noticed that he doesn't leave the hostel there. He's just chatting, sitting around chatting, and on his laptop there. And he started telling me all these stories about meeting women in these hostels, like in Istanbul and all this. So I noticed that he doesn't seem to have any money, doesn't leave, you know, just hangs around there all day, every day. Kind of a nice guy, but he was kind of a delusional guy. So he was, I think he was just fabricating what he was claiming there. And so hung around with him. He scared me a little bit just because he seemed kind of delusional there. And I was like kind of creeped out about it, but I went ahead and stayed there anyway, right? Was there a week, and then I'm coming up here to this luxury hostel here, which is double the price. It's about €12 a night, which is really not that bad. And it's called Corner Hostel here, and it's brand new. So that's my story for the day. No meeting women in the hostel lately here. Here we have a shantytown. Gypsies. And over here you can see the castle over here. So if we go up the hill here, we should be able to see the lake here. Here we go, guys. Castle of Rozafa and Mosque of Plumbing. So all the tourists, I guess we go up this road. So here we go up the hill, guys. This is actually very similar to Barai. Barai, I think, is a little bit higher up, but we can see, let's see if we can see the Lake Shkoder. I guess that's it there. It is not as impressive as I thought it would be. Maybe the water level is a bit lower there. There's my bicycle there. And there's a city there. You can see this bicycle path and the highway right there. They have a nice little path along the highway for myself and other pedestrians. So this it's a nice spot for a castle because they can defend the valley from this location here. And then you have some other hills around. So 400 lek here for entry, €4. And I think this is good enough for me. I've kind of already seen the castles around here. So I'm gonna just wait for my bus to Hostel and hang around the city here. And that is about it. My bus tomorrow is at 6:45 a.m. Only 1 hour, then we have to cross the border and that's it, right? So it's going to be fairly quick. Check this out, guys. Here we go, Lake Shkoder. Was able to find at least a pathway that leads to the edge of the water here. And I'm going to take a little ride across this pedestrian bridge here. And on the other side we have a church and a minaret, it looks like here. Both a Christian church and a minaret, so Muslim church here. So let's take a spin over here. My bike. Putting it to use, sir. more cumbersome to travel with it, of course, right? Makes it more convenient to get around large distances, like if I want to go a couple miles. I've already probably been 8 miles in the city, right? And I'm not tired at all here. Let's see here. We got some other lakes here. Wow, interesting. And we have a little shanty. Hello. Hi, hello. Shantytown, we got a church on the left side here. So you can kind of tell the economy over there in Tirana, you know, so usually in the capital city, big city, it's going to be twice the economic activity or cost of living there as opposed to if you come over here and you have a lot of poors, you know. Here we have a map of the lake here, and it's mostly a nature area and also farms. Oh, there's a lot of farms on the other side. So it looks like an important area for birds here. And we have some other monuments here. You can see the there's a few monuments around here. Maybe I'll check these. Now I'm what I'm doing here, so I'm just gonna be here for one day. So I'm gonna be cutting my, I'm not here for very long. Gonna just jump on the bus tomorrow and go back to Olsenj and hang out over there in Olsenj, check out this rock quarry, guys. So let's go down here a little bit, take a little bit of a ride here. Here we go, guys. Check this out. You can see how expansive this lake is. The biggest in Albania. Albania is not a big country. Check this out, guys. We got 2 abandoned structures over here. This place called Mad Club, Beach Club, or River Club. Maybe it's a name or something like that, Mad Club. And then we have this structure here. Maybe you got a fisherman over here. Got a bunch of trash, like somebody was living inside here. And it smells like they had some cows over here as well. I think that's it. All right, let's get out of here. I don't want to get too far away from town here. When I do something like this, when I go away from town like this, sometimes you run the risk of running into, say, a pack of strays, Here we have a nice park that is near the center. I think this is a couple of blocks away from my hostel here. Check out this madness, guys. An abandoned factory here in Shkoder. Let's go take a left and take a look in the bars there. Kind of crazy looking. I'm north of town now. Here we can take a look at the factory or whatever this. Yeah, it looks like a factory building here. Soviet era. Here's a stray dog that's come up to me. Come here, come here. Maybe a house. Liz, I'm not sure. Hello.